The return of the pain.
Yeah, the pain. Fucking.
Is it good?
Hey.
Good, mate. It's good.
Hey. CJ Wood was supposed to hit the fucking floor, not him. Don't know what happened with that script, but it weren't in the script.
What I say, I entertain, whether I win, lose or draw, entertain.
Do you know something though? I mean, I don't know, you're going to have to tell me about it. It looked like a little bit of a flash knockdown. It looked like you got caught square on. Was that the case?
Yeah, I think my feet were off. I'd like to watch it back. I mean, don't get me wrong, I felt it. I knew I got caught with a shot. It weren't just because, I'll give him credit, it weren't just because my feet were in position. But I'd have took it if my feet had been in the right position. I wouldn't have gone down, do you know what I mean?
I think it was because you were having it so much your own way, because the round prior to that, you were all over him. And he actually, in the round before you knocked him down, you were very dominant, weren't you?
Yeah.
So,
we're good, I enjoyed it, and I knew he was going to come. I picked him. As mad as this sounds, I matchmate that fight. I got offered a few fights, and I should have, I shouldn't have listened, but obviously Curtis was saying to fight like a journeyman. Come back, I've been out nearly 5 years. Carl was saying the same. Let's have an easy fight, get yourself back into it. I watched him and I looked at him and I thought, do you know what, he's game. He'll come and he'll put it on me, and I wanted it putting on me.
Well, it's weird actually, because one of your blemishes on your record, Valdes Korska.
Yep.
I'd recorded it only a few weeks ago in Hull, and he was his opponent.
That's right.
Which we spoke about, didn't we?
Yeah,
And you said
yeah.
like, no, I can see, you know what I mean? He'll bring what I need.
And
did he?
Yeah, right, he did. Oh, right, he did. He brought what I wanted. I wanted that. I want to entertain. I don't want somebody to tuck up and move around for 6 rounds. He brought it. He hit me with some good shots. I hit him with some good shots, and he took what I had to give him.
What do you take out of that now? You know, you've been away 4.5 years.
Yeah. Let's give you that.
Curtis, see you later, mate.
See you later, pal. Say that again, sorry, Lee.
What do you take away? You've been away for 4.5 years. You were a British level fighter prior to this, right?
Yeah.
Now, what does that say to you? Does that say to you can get back to that level again? Or have you dropped your expectations and you're thinking, well, maybe one more title, but maybe an English title? And what weight would that be at?
Yeah, I just wanted to get back in, Lee. My career was like, I finished on a down, really, on a downward hit from the result from my last fight.
Yeah.
I weren't happy with it, and then I fell out of love. I hated boxing. I didn't watch boxing, I didn't look boxing, I didn't do nothing for like probably 18 months to 2 years. Lived a bit of a wrong life, eating, drinking and doing paddle load, went 15.5 stone. I was fat as a pig, and I wanted out of that lifestyle. And the way out of that lifestyle was to fight again. And I was always saying to himself, I'm going to make a comeback. And if I'd have made a comeback a few years ago, it'd have been for the wrong reason. It'd have been because I wanted to get out of the lifestyle I was living. I got out of that lifestyle, stopped drinking, living a good life, we're having another baby.
So this was just the natural progression
then? Yeah, it was just...
From living healthy?
From living healthy, I just felt, why not? Why not do it again? I'm training people at a gym in Colne. I've got a gym in Colne, with Cheer of Fight and Fitness. Down there, I've got my kids class, my adults class. I seen boxing in a bit of a different light, training people, telling them what to do, rather than somebody telling me what to do. And I thought, you know, I love this again. I fell back in love with it. So I thought, my life's clean. I'm fit, I'm healthy, weight were coming down. I thought, I'm going to have another pop before it's too late. And I've had another pop, and all I wanted to do was go in and have a scrap and entertain, and that's what I've done, so I'm happy.
Where does that say? Where does that leave you now? What do you want to do? Do you want to do it again now?
Yeah, God, I'd want to do it again, of course I do. I love it, honestly, I love it. But like in here before I was going out, I'm thinking, I am mad. You know, I didn't need to do this. I don't need to do this. My life was good. You know, everything was sound. I'm happy with kids training them and adults classes and stuff and all my one-to-ones. But I love it. Honestly, I absolutely thrive.
The end was a little bit premature. Do you feel?
Say that again.
Your end to your professional game was premature.
To be honest, it probably came at the right time. It probably did come at the right time because I'd had a draw, and then I lost against Skeet, and then I lost against Viggy McDonough. Obviously, questions on that loss, but I lost, so really my last 3 fights I'm not with a carrot because I've had a draw and 2 losses. I need to come back in tonight, whether it's the final tick of my career or whether I go again. But after that feeling in there, mate, and everything else, I want it.
Is it nice to know that, you know, all because when we used to go to Colne and used to sell that place out, it used to be banging, didn't it?
Yeah. Well,
you know, this is 30-40 miles away. And it was the same again for you, mate. Everyone stayed. It was a great atmosphere for you, mate.
Amazing.
And they were wild again for you.
Yeah, honestly, followed me again after nearly 5 years out. Boom, all back on. Done like just short 300 tickets tonight. You know, I can't thank them enough. They're amazing. And they give me that buzz. They make me want it. You know, if I only had 10 people down there or something, I'd think, you know what, Yeah, I do it for myself, but I do it for them. I do it for them to entertain them. They love it. They're mental, them lot from Colne, they are. But they're on my level. And if I can go in the ring and be a little bit mental and give them their buzz, then I'm winning, mate. I'm winning in life.
Well, listen, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a very entertaining fight, and forget about the knockdown. It was, for me, I felt it was a flash knockdown. You looked like your feet were a little bit square on, but then there was an argument to say, even though that they gave him that round, that you won that round because you put it right back on him, didn't you?
Yeah.
And a very dominant performance, and everything you wanted to see, you could tell that, you know, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. He's limited to a certain degree, but not in heart. Certainly not limited in heart. Gamers, I don't know what, really came to give you a good test. But that level that you were at, not few fighters reach. Do you feel you can get to that level again?
Yeah, of course, too right. I mean, these up and coming lads like 12-0, 10-0, 7-0, 4-0. The ring experience on me.
You're going to cause some upsets?
Over, yeah. Just give me a big fight next. Get me in. I'm not calling no names out, but get me in a big fight. I'll go in, I'll put it all on the line. Whether I sit on my arse or whether they sit on their arse, or I just box and do what I need to do. I'll entertain and I'll just give my all, and I do every time, Lee.
You do, mate, you do. And like you say, you give as much as your fans do, and they did give a lot, and you gave right back to them, mate. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I'm glad to see you back. Glad to see you smiling again.
Nice
and
one.
I'm glad to see Jay's lovely legs again.
Yeah, they're not too bad, are they?
You take care.
Thank you, Lee.
We'll catch up with you soon, mate.
Top man. Cheers,
Bye.
pal. Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.